In celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, did you know that he made a huge impact in the real estate industry? Let me start this video by saying if there is any type of racial discrimination, any type of name calling, any type of nastiness in the comments, you will be blocked and it will not be tolerated. Martin Luther King Jr. was a leader and a chief spokesperson in nonviolent activism in the civil rights movement, which protested racial discrimination in federal and state law and civil society. This movement made a huge impact in our history and completely changed the way that probably would have stayed the same, because if someone like Martin Luther King Jr. wouldn't have come along and fought for change, then nobody would have changed anything. So he made a huge impact on the way that life is today for many people and for the fight against discrimination, which is still something that people have to fight against today. In regards to real estate, which you might be wondering, like, who's this Joe Schmo coming on here talking about real estate and Martin Luther King Jr.? Well, my name is Nicole Moore, and I am a real estate agent in the Savannah and surrounding areas, and I have been for quite a while now. I'm an expert on my area. I'm an expert in the real estate industry and what I do and how I serve my clients. And I really thought that it would be very impactful to share how Martin Luther King Jr. made such a difference in the real estate industry. And what he did is that he was a leader in fighting for fair housing laws. The Fair Housing Act of 1968 was signed into law just a few days after his assassination, and President Lyndon Johnson was the one who urged Congress to pass that bill quickly in honor of all the work that Martin Luther King Jr. did. The Fair Housing Act of 1968 made it illegal. Illegal. So if you're doing it today, anybody, if you're doing it today, it is illegal to discriminate in the sale, rental, or financing of housing based on race, color, religion, or national origin. And of course, there have been more protected classes that have been added since then, but that was the original act that was signed into law in 1968 because of Martin Luther King Jr. and because of President Lyndon Johnson urging Congress to pass that bill quickly. As a real estate agent, we have to take continuing education courses to remind us of things that we've already been taught or things that we should be doing as real estate agents. And I recently had to retake a federal housing law course again. And this subject of all the things that took place with Martin Luther King Jr., the Fair Housing Act, just reminded me how important it is to educate everyone of how far we've come and to educate you that there were literally housing divisions that were built by people, white men, that did not allow any other race other than Caucasian to live and to buy those type of properties. There was a subdivision that was built where literally on the deed it would say you cannot resell to anyone other than a Caucasian race. And I'm sure if people found those deeds from back in the day, they would be able to read that verbiage and still see that, which is absolutely heartbreaking to know that because of that, it impacted so many people being able to get afforded the same opportunity to buy a house, to build equity for your family, to move, to continue to grow, to do all those things. It stopped certain races from being able to do that and have that same opportunity. And I think it's really important to understand that as a country and to be able to move forward from that and to never ever take away all the people that fought to get to where we're at today. I know this isn't a crazy in-depth video about this, but I really just wanted to touch light on the fact that Martin Luther King Jr. made such a huge impact on the real estate industry. The thing that I absolutely love to be able to provide for my clients, education, the best service possible, and to be able to help them build equity or being able to sell their property and having a great experience. It's very important to shed light on the darkness in our history, to be able to know how far we've come as a country, and to be able to give credit where it's due for the people that have fought and changed the trajectory of many people's lives because of what they fought for. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you learned something valuable, even if it was just a quick little thing. And like I said, I'm going to be putting out more content about the Savannah and surrounding areas, about education in regards to buying and selling a property. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.